Holding conversations is, yes, quite the difficult task, but I feel like I know how one is able to hold a conversation quite easily. And the way that we do that is by simply asking more questions. Because I know for a fact that one thing that everyone tries to do as soon as they hit that wall of nothing to say is if we're having a conversation and let's say we're talking about, I don't know, something like musical theory, and we were talking about one of our favorite musical artists, and we finished talking about said specific artist, at that point, most people would try to think of another random topic since they no longer know what to say about that specific topic. So we might bump from musical artists to now talking about whales or something, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's obviously no longer part of the previous topic. And if a group of friends would like to move on from talking about musical artists to whales, then of course, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Continue to go with the flow. As long as you guys are having a good conversation, you're all having fun. Perhaps some of you are laughing, perhaps some of you are sharing some interesting scientific facts, whatever the case may be. As long as the conversation is enjoyable, I don't think it really matters if you jump from topic to topic. But if you do want to hold a conversation, I think the easiest way to do that, especially if you want to stay on the same topic, then the best thing you can do is to continue to ask questions about that topic. For example, really, that person has been playing the piano for that many years? Interesting. Instead of pausing there and ending the conversation, ask another question. I see. So, what inspired that specific artist to play the piano? Once they give you their answer or response, interesting. So, it was the influence of another piano player. What is the name of that specific piano player? How old is he? Where does he live? What country is he from? What color are his eyes? The list of questions is never ending. And because it's never ending, you could theoretically now hold a conversation because you have so many other questions that are readily available for you to ask. And if you can learn to do that, I really truly believe that you can hold any conversation. At the same time, I'm not asking you to constantly ask questions. People still have their own lives, meaning that they can only talk for so long. So don't ever let it come to the point where you're now making it feel like you're holding them there, keeping them from doing other things that they need to do. So learn to find the balance when engaging in conversation. Talk more about who you are speaking with rather than yourself. That's also another mistake that a lot of people make, while also making it hard to hold a conversation, is because we talk about ourselves too much. So instead of doing that, talk more about the other person. So that's pretty much how to hold a conversation, to put it simply. Ask more questions and actually be interested in what the other person is saying and try not to talk about yourself too much. So yeah, you guys have a good one. Bye.